and gentlemen, put your hands together for Usher!
What up? What's up, dog?
Yo, peace and love, brother.
How you been, man?
Man, you back in here look like you just stepped out of a time machine, man. You talking like what? My way Usher right now in the face, man. Looking young and youthful.
That's what happened when you putting out, new music and you launching movies and winning finals and all that cool stuff.
And a lot of people don't know this about you, Usher, but you actually are a part owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Like, that's a great feeling right there.
Yeah, after 11 years, you know what I'm saying? And with all the transitions, I mean, greater than just having this one season, like 11 years of being with an organization that's grown, taking some hits, turned around and then came back and, obviously have had an incredible year. Hope to have a good one next year, too.
Well, why not the Atlanta Falcons, Usher? I mean, this Atlanta.
They only have so much of a minority interest for and once you get one, you can't have two.
Oh, so what? There's like not a quota. I guess a quota.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm a minority owner in the team, but for the most part, if there was a sale of a team, right? Mm-hmm. So for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was Gordon Gunn. He sold not only his interest but also to the entire arena, and we built the Q in Cleveland. But I'm doing other stuff in Atlanta, not just basketball. Bringing culture, making people understand really how much of a cultural city this is.
Wow.
What else are you doing in Atlanta, though?
I mean, outside of the philanthropic work that I've done, outside of making sure that I engage and stay engaged in Atlanta, I could go anywhere. You know what I'm saying, Brad? I could go to Los Angeles and make that a priority. I can go to Paris. I can go to Australia. I can go to China. I stay in Atlanta. I keep it here because this is a city of hope. This is a city that kicked it off for me. And even though, so many people have come and been able to reap the benefits of growing this city, I want to make sure that people understand that we need to continue to invest internally.
Right. Well, for people that don't know, what are some of the things that you've done for Atlanta, in Atlanta?
Well, one thing, in terms of just culture and music, I keep every bit of what we do here in Atlanta.
Okay.
As a recent, just downstairs, I don't know if you guys heard about, just occupying and making sure people understood the importance of investing in black banks, right?
Oh yeah.
Downstairs in Citizen Trust, Citizen Trust. I'm always just kind of like a ever reminding conscience. I just try to make sure that I keep the community focused on what matters. Right now, the conversation is voting. Right now, the conversation is registering.
Right.
So making everybody understand that that's our voice. This is a red state, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we got to do what we need to do to get as much as we possibly can, because there's so much of an overwhelming amount of support for, Republicans.
And I know sometimes it can be really easy to get disenfranchised or just give up when you don't get the desired results during your election. Like, oh man, our guy didn't get nominated, later for voting, I ain't never doing this again. But like, you do got to stay engaged.
And then some people also too feel that, hey man, why even do it? Well, why don't you think about the people who've had to sacrifice to even get that vote, for us to have that ability to vote? That's one way it starts. Two, the only way that we'll be able to influence is to use this voice that we have.
Indeed.
We got issues that are real, and by the way, we've not necessarily suffered like the rest of America, right? We've had more positive stories. Mayor Kasim Reed has done a really good job of making sure that we continue to grow. But let's be an example. Let's be a black city that, well, not necessarily, I'm all about integration, but in terms of what we've been able to do as African American entrepreneurs in this city, it's amazing. We set an example, setting a standard. And as I said, I could go anywhere. I could go to Los Angeles, I could go to Austin, I go to Chi-Town and pick up and create and just, add to what's there. But I keep it here. I stay here.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.